Yeah, dear student, today we start chapter 11, marketing. Clear? So first we understand about the meaning or concept of marketing. Clear? So in your typical day life, you are you come to across about different type of product. The moment you get up in the morning, after cleaning your teeth, having refreshment, different types of snacks are there. You are consuming milk, any type of chocolate chips, oats, whatever you are eating, the utensils, clear, other kind of chocolate powder or something like that. So since morning, after doing any work, taking your classes, or in your family member anybody is going to the office using two-wheeler, there we are using electronic gadgets nowadays are equipped with the internet, Wi-Fi facility, clear. So these are the things typical. After we come back, we use the two-wheelers, four-wheelers, and we go to the bed. Even in bedroom we are using different type of products, bed, mattresses, pillow covers, bed sheet. So in our daily life we are crossing or using innumerable type of products in our life, clear, and communication, entertainment, and purchase many other products like gifts, shoes, clothing, furniture from market to satisfy our different needs, clear. Now the question arises, who makes these products? Who makes these products? Clear? Question arises, who makes these products, and most important, and why? Another question added to this question, why they are producing these type of goods? The products are manufactured and marketed by different firms, clear. So these, sometimes the products are made and manufactured by different firm or by the several firm. Like the soaps you are using, these are marketed by Hindustan Unilever, but produced by any other company. So if you are not having the capacity to market your own product, you can hire any marketing company, and that company can market your product. So close-up toothpaste, surf detergent powder are manufactured by Hindustan Unilever, Ariel detergent powder by Procter & Gamble, Dairy Milk chocolate by Nestle, cycle, motorcycle, TV, electronic and so firm. So these firms are called marketers. So these firms are called marketers. These firms are called marketers. I give you the name of several companies. These firms undertake various activity to stimulate the demand for their product and earn profit by satisfying customers' need and wants. People purchase goods because they satisfy some of their needs. Okay, so marketer, what do they? First they create a utility for you, that if you purchase a bike, you can reach office through the early. If you purchase a car, it will give you a status, and at the same time will help you in tolerating the weather, and can you reach to the office safely, and from the office you can come back safely. So in this way, marketers, by doing advertisement, creates utility in the minds of customer. Number of activities are performed by the marketer to facilitate exchange of the goods and services between producer and the users of such. These activities are referred to as marketing activity. Clear? So marketer perform number of different type of activities in order to do these type of work. Clear? To satisfy the demands of consumer. Clear? For a proper understanding of the marketing, number of questions needs to be answered. These include, what do we mean by a marketer? Clear? What can be marketed? Clear? So number of question arises. What is a market? What is a market? After the what question arises, what can be marketed? What is a market and what can be marketed? Clear? And it's a goods or service. What thing you want to market? It's whether it's a goods or something more. And who is a marketer? Who is a marketer? So several questions arises in the minds of the person or in the minds of consumer. Clear? So we are going to study all of this thing. So the very general question is that what is a market? So in traditional sense, market means a place where buyers and sellers meet. Clear? Even in your economics book, you have studied different types of market: perfect competition, monopolistic competition, and monopolistic competition. So every market is having different type of feature. So in traditional sense, market refer to the place where buyers and sellers gather to enter into a transaction involving the exchange of goods and services. It is in this sense that this term is used in day-to-day language, even today. Clear? Even when we are going to buy goods, what we say in the normal usage is that we are going to market, means to buy something. The other way in which this term is being used in the context of the product market. What? Clear? And when the sellers are grouped at particular place for of a particular product, so that thing is also used for particular product, like electronic market. Clear? Fish market, where fish is available. Clear? Gold market, so jewelers are connected. Cloth markets or merchant. So when the sellers are grouped in a circle for a particular product, that thing is also called a particular type of market. Clear? And in the terms of quantity of the goods, another way is the quantity. In terms of quantity also, the product is, or we can market the things. For example, wholesale market. Clear? And second is retail market. Clear? Some wholesalers are collected for medicines, clothes, and other type of commodity. So market can be classified on so many ways. In simple sense, it is a place where buyers and seller meet. Second is particular type of market for a particular commodity, like electronic market, fish market, and another is on the basis of quantity, that is wholesaler and retailer. But in modern marketing sense, the term market has a broader meaning. It refers to the set of actual and potential buyers of products or services. For example, when a fashion designer designs a new dress and offer it for exchange, all the people who are willing to buy and offer some value for it can be stated to be the market for that dress. Similarly, whenever you are displaying anything on the road or any side shop, you are also marketing that thing. Clear? So similarly, market for fans or bicycle or electric bulbs or shampoos refer to all the actual potential buyers for these market. So in simple sense, market is a place where goods or things or services can be offered. Whenever you go to the market, you see barber also, doctors, lawyers, chamber. So some are selling goods and some are marketing their services. Clear? Now the question arises, what can be marketed? Market is clear. Now what you are going to sell over there in the market? So what can be marketed? Clear? So what can be marketed? So first we see whether it's a goods, it's services, clear, or something else. What can be marketed? Goods, services, or something else. So in order to understand it, first understand a product. Clear? In order to market these things, what we need is product. Clear? So what is product? Product is a bundle of utilities. Product is a bundle of utilities. Clear? Utilities. For example, consider an example of milk. Milk are having different uses or source of satisfaction. Bundle of utilities or source of satisfaction. For example, milks are having innumerable uses, and according to their satisfaction, everybody is using it. Some are using it as a milk, some are making tea, curd, other things from the curd, sweets. Clear? Some are taking out the cream. Cream is also being showing. Some are making ghee from it. So innumerable products are there that can be used to satisfy the human needs and want. It is not confined to the physical objects such as motorcycle, biscuit, bulb, pencil, but also refer to the other things of value such as services. Clear? Services can also be marketed nowadays. For example, pandemic is going on, so you can market the service of health insurance. Clear? That is the biggest thing. The number of person opting for a health insurance has increased tremendously in present scenario. In the marketing literature, anything that can be of value to the buyer can be termed as a product. So anything which possesses some monetary value and that can satisfy human wants is a product according to the marketing concept. It can be tangible. Okay? So that product can be tangible, it can be seen and touched, and at the same time intangible also. For example, mobile is a tangible product, and if you are using going for to visit some place and you are using Google Map, so it's an intangible thing. Clear? So service of the Google Map is free and it's an intangible product. Apart from the product, what can be marketed is a service or a person, say political parties. Clear? So beside the product, what other thing can be marketed is the political services, in which the person is persuading the potential voters to vote for that particular candidature or an idea. Clear? Or an idea, for example, Red Cross is persuading people to donate blood for the needy person, ill person. Clear? Or a tourist company is spreading news about to visit that particular place. Thus, anything that is of value to the other can be marketed. It can be product or services or a person or a place or an idea or an event or an organization or experience or properties. Clear? Now we have seen tourism also, and at the same time Kerala is famous for tourism. At the same time Kerala is famous for its medical services, that is called Panchkarma Chikitsa, that is been done with the different types of herbal oils. So both things they are offering, tourism also as well as medical tourism also they are offering. Clear? So anything, any idea, any experience, any property that possesses some monetary value and possess utility in the minds of the human can be easily marketed. Clear? Now we are going to study some more things what can be marketed.